What up, everybody? How you guys doing? Let's get a tweet out so that we can get down to business, man. Don't even have that much to do tonight. There's no AQ. Already did all the quests. But you know what? We still gotta play arena. So what's tonight's tweet? This at Marvel Champion. I enjoyed all the quests. Say it like that. I enjoyed all the quests you added to the game today. They made me smile. I am now Lord. Alright. Tweet. Let's get out of here. Chris said it over Buck, saying happy birthday. Really? Really, Chris? Again? Every damn day? Huh? You bastard. Thank you very much for the buck, dude. I appreciate it. Slap. It's my birthday and I can slap you if I want to, even though it's not my birthday, damn it. Alright. But let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Hashtag will you be my sugar bear? Dude, what a great nickname. Sugar bear, that's the best title. That's probably the best title they've added in this game so far. It's really good. Is there like a little piece of paper with like a yes or a no that I could circle? Sup, at work, but real quick, Panda Man's tweeters? Alright, Panda Man Pete, where are you at? What the? Big boots, no pants. This is not your tweeters, but this just popped up from Not Vask. Okay, where is this? Saw this box of chocolates in my story. Reminded me of someone? Dude, that is... I feel like they photoshopped Lola just enough to not have us hit them, hit this chocolate company with some type of copyright claim. This is basically Lola, except just barely, you know, they tweaked it a little bit in Photoshop. This is awesome, though. This is also awesome. Alright. Wait, was there more to this? Oh, okay, never mind. You just tagged Laura. Okay, got it. Dude. That is perfect. Okay. Feel sorry about saying lags. He's from Alaska. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being from Alaska. Yeah, I meant to say Canada. Yeah, that was a pretty big mistake on my part. But there's nothing to apologize about it. DZ first one here, followed by Haj, followed by Short, Kelly, Jaden, Lakers Bodyguard, Not Vask. What up, everybody? We got a Fitz in here. We got a Goater, Mr. Roboto, Grotesque, the Panda Man Peters, who's going back to work. Got Shane Ramsey, Ryu. What up? What up? What up? Yes, Angel, Star. Yo, BG, Bet Variant, or I guess that's Beat Variant the other day, and got a rank 5 Mutant Gem. Already got Domino rank 5. Who would you think would be a good option to save for? One of the new ones, or Omega or Emma? I have Ice at rank 4 at the moment. Yeah, basically, the champions that I consider, that I would consider ranking up, I'm going to list off all of them, including the Domino that you already have. Domino, Omega, Emma, Havok, maybe, and Mr. Sinister. I didn't put them in any particular order, but those are the ones that I would consider taking a rank 5. The rest of the mutants, I would not even consider. That's what I would do. But what's up, Cade? All the Cade Raiders. Kind of weird, because I'm pretty sure chocolate kills the doggo, but, you know, it's a good point. It's a good point. Bad guy, you're early? Early? I was like 9 minutes late. Alright, anyway, let me hop to the arena, dude. What are we doing wasting time? Let's get to it. Actually, hold on. Hector, does BG stand for bag guy? Wow. Do you have a new event? Oh, dude, look at that. Double level up? Jackpot. I don't think I could take advantage of it, though. Actually, maybe I could. I do have a rank 1 Mephisto that I need to level up. I probably could, thanks to the events today and getting all those tier 1 alphas. Because I want to rank up a science champion. So I don't really care about the Mystic advancement so much, but I could do both. Why not both, right? Why does this look... this is... No, never mind. Okay. Something looked off on my stream, but I think we're good. Alright, anyway. Let's keep this grind going. Let's start this grind. So I decided to go for 4-star Havok after all. I don't know. I feel like I was not that far away, and if it could save me a future grind when I have the time now, that I don't need to pick him up as a basic champion, I just said, all right, let's do it, man. Let's freaking do it. I don't know if my 5 stars are ready yet. Obviously, some of them are not, but hopefully they will be soon if they're not already ready. Hello BG, added Modok and Voodoo 5-star roster today. One of them from the Romance Crystal. Also Superior Iron Man. Nice, dude. Romance Crystals. Happy birthday, BG. Been a really big source of inspiration for me. I hope you have a great birthday. Thank you, Curse. BG, is it weird that I'm really looking forward to the next week of Arena just because I already have both champs and can just grind for milestones? It's not weird at all, man. I'm only here for your NBA knowledge. Okay. Well, anything you need to know about the NBA, I got you. Totally got you. B. Daniel sent over $2 saying happy 18th birthday. Is that because I've had 18 birthdays in the past 18 days? Thank you very much for the 2, dude. Appreciate it, man. Is that Hobbit Crom in here? What's up, Hobbit Crom? Saying BG, my dude. Is it reasonable to do the Captain Marvel event with suicides? I'm feeling too cheap to turn them off. It depends on your champions. Corvus, both Ghost and Corvus decimate that event quest. They're probably the best champions. So, yeah, I mean, if you're using those champions, of course, very suicide friendly. Otherwise, it depends, you know, of course. I ran it with suicides personally, but I used Omega Red, and it would have been a little bit easier. I don't know if it would have been easier if I turned them off. Maybe it would have been a little bit, maybe not. I don't know. The 2 toughest fights by far were the Infinity Man and Rogue. Probably reversed that order though. So Rogue was probably the hardest for me, and then Infinity Man. Black Widow was kind of a pain too, man. She wasn't too bad until the end, where that 3%, it felt like 3% the entire quest until like the final Black Widow, and she evaded like 5 times in like 10 hits or something, you know, something stupid like that. But just took my Corvus and Ghost to rank 4. Dubes, nice, man. But you know, it always depends on the champions that you're running. So, Infinity Man actually has fisticuffs. I think that's the... I always forget the name of the node. I think it's fisticuffs that takes away all buffs and debuffs at the start of the fight. So if you're running suicides, you actually don't have to deal with the poison or bleed, at least. So I used Void for that fight, and I still took recoil damage, but, you know, the recoil damage is not much when you consider you're not bleeding out at the start of the fight. So, yeah. PG Dreamin' died 10 times, and I'm still mad because he shouldn't have died like at all. I think Dreamin', he just didn't want to show off his amazing power rating to everybody. He didn't want to upset people by making you think that he's too good. All right, champs are refreshing. Let's just go do this. PG pulled a 5-star Sentinel today. Is he any good? Nick, dude, congrats, man. Freaking-grats. That is awesome. Speaking of champions that I think would do all right in the new quest with suicides on. I think Sentinel would do alright at least. Brian. Word is canard. I swear, if this is a bird. I'm gonna guess something other than a bird, but I almost feel like this is a bird because canard sounds a little bit like canary. But I feel like I've guessed bird too many times. I feel like you're mind gaming me, picking a word that sounds a little bit like a bird, but it's not a bird. So what the hell is a canard? Canard, I almost think it's like a type of food or an ingredient that can be used to make a type of food. Maybe that's just because it almost sounds a little bit like custard or something like that. Damn it, dude. These words, they all sound the same. How does anybody English? This is insane. But Daniel sent it over another buck. Where is your last one? Canard, it's a cat's ball testicle. Wow. I like how you had to put the comma in there. It's cat's ball, comma, testicle. Alright, B. Daniels, where's your last one at, though? Here we go. No, just so you're legal in my fantasies. Wow, dude. Oh, man. I wish I was 17 again. Get me out of your fantasies, man. Actually, oh, man, maybe that makes it even worse. But thank you very much for the now $3. Canard is that guy that has a talk show. Canard O'Brien. Wow. That's pretty good. Damn it. Alright, let me think. Canard. I feel like it's a food. It's a dish made. It's a food commonly eaten in Australia, made out of birds. I can't help it. I always go to birds. Damn it! I just can't help it. All right, yeah, that's what it is though. It's a food commonly eaten in Australia, made out of birds. The real question is, should I take him to rank 4 over Dorm and Gulk, since 2 of my top 4 champs are already tech? Ooh, he's not awakened, right? Because obviously you just pulled him, but I don't know if you had a tech gem or anything like that. Maybe. I mean, he's still really good. Even unawakened, he could still be pretty useful. I would prefer to use an unawakened Sentinel over an awakened Dormammu even. Can't remember if your Dormammu's awakened or not, but that doesn't really matter for offense. But yeah, I'd prefer to use an unawakened Sentinel over that. Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked. Forgot these debuffs are kind of crushing me. Alright, I should be dead to that. So yeah, I mean, I think so. I think so, honestly. Even though you have tech champions. If you need immunities, that is. Okay. Last name Sparks. Is this isn't Sparks from the Alliance Sparks, is it? I feel like I'm gonna mess up your first name, so I almost don't even wanna, because it probably isn't hard to pronounce, but I'll mess it up anyway. So can I just say Mr. Sparks? Where is your last one at here? Hold on. We're going Control F style. Alright, last one says, hey BG, is 5-star Void worth rank 5 unduped or wait for the dupe? No, he's gotta be awakened. Really has to be awakened. He's, you know, like, you could use him unawakened. It wouldn't be the worst thing of all time. In some situations, at least, you'll be alright with him being unawakened, but for a lot of situations, and for him to be considered one of the best champions in the game, then he's got to be awakened. If you want, you could take him to rank 4. Only if you have an abundance of tier 2 alpha, you could take him to like rank 4 just in preparation of the one day where you can awaken him, and throw them on defense, something like that. And occasionally maybe use them, but that's about it. And thank you very much for the buck. Ziski, sanding over a buck. Where's your last one at, Ziski? Last one is... Oh my god, do I need to... Oh, no, where you go? Yo-Yo BG, chicken rice veggie bowl for lunch today. Your fave sack lunch or cafeteria lunch from your childhood. PB&J, pasta, burritos, sloppy joe, pizza, sandwich, soup, other. Favorite sack lunch, I would say, is a bagel with salami and mustard on it, as from like a childhood, at least. At a certain point, it started tasting really gross to me, and I feel like I can't eat that sandwich anymore. But as a child, oh, I loved it, dude. I freaking loved it. I'd eat those all the time. Throw a bunch of salami slices on there. You got to put mustard on both sides of the bagel, you know. Good to go. That'd be my favorite. Mr. Slugberg, Ricardo Slugberg sent over $5 saying Twitterified a Valentine's card at you. Cade cameo too. Okay. All right, let's check this out. Hold up, please. Let's go check this out. And thank you so much for the $5. All right, what do we got here? Oh man. There's so many hearts. I feel the love. Oh man, I'm cut off at the bottom here for you guys at least. it's down here, but it says every day feels like my birthday with you. Wow. And then in very small print at the bottom, you guys can't even see it. It says slap. Oh man. Hold on. I feel like I need to... It's so annoying the way I have OBS set up to show browser stuffs ever since I got this new monitor. There's probably things I could do to make it better, but I of course don't do those things. But let me see if this will now show it better. There we go. Slightly better at least. Still can't see it. Like the slap down there at the bottom, but dude, this is awesome. Your repetitive motion completes my analysis, dude. That is, oh man. I feel like those are words, like if somebody ever said that to me, your repetitive motion completes my analysis, like that's marriage material right there. I'm already married, I'm already taken, but that is marriage material right there. Feel faint when I'm near you. No glove, no love. Wow, dude. Oh crap. No glove, no love. What is this one with Cade? Me without you is like Sinister with a mustache. It's just not right. But that's a real nice ski mask. Man, I don't even know who Mr. Sinister was before he got added in this game. But I hear you guys talk sometimes about the mustache. You're the special one that never misses. Oh wow, dude. You're horrifying to look at. Dude, did you post this anywhere else? These are great. Symbiotes reproduce asexually. For you, we'd make an exception. Wow. It feels like these are just getting better and better as I go on. The crowd isn't the only thing that's excited to see you. It's Meek, right? That's what this guy's called. Meek is too. You don't have to back away to guarantee you'll hit this. What the hell, dude? Is that Reddit also? Okay. Omega is red, Yandu is blue. UMCOC podcast has a huge crush on you. Was that was that, why does this sound familiar? Did they use that as like one of their, did they use that for like the tagline of their last podcast or anything? Did you give them that? Or maybe I'm just Misremembering. You're the synergy I need to be myself again, dude. Oh God. Thank God. Thank God. Strange found the synergy he needed, because he really needs it. The name is Domino, but you can call me Dami. Yes. I feel the need to boo all of a sudden. These were great up until this one. Oh man. You hold me. I can't help but tremble. Whenever I see you walk away, I want to reverse your controls. You're my better half. You're the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Wow. That's kind of messed up. Can't take my eye off of you. The only danger I'm sensing is for anyone who gets between us. For a second there, I thought you were gonna go into a little bit of a Dennis Reynolds with the danger senses thing, but you took it a different way, which I like. Dude, those are awesome. Oh man. Alright, let's get back to this grind. Those are great though, man. I feel like you should talk to Kabam about like selling those. Little ocular pat down, something like that. But I was talking more about maybe the implication, you know, like you're not actually in danger, you know. No girl's actually in danger, but it may sense some type of danger. It's the implication. You're taking Dr. Voodoo to rank 5. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Me and Voodoo, we don't mix that well. You know, he's alright at rank 4. Every once in a while I use him. He gets the job done. But no. I'm not going to rank him up. BG, what 3 champs would be your ultimate Suicide Squad for Alliance War attack and for AQ? Oh, man. It's tough. The 2 champions that always come to mind are Sentinel and Emma Frost, because they synergize together. I might be slightly biased just because of that one synergy, which you could probably do without. You could definitely do without, but I mean, come on, we all like when synergies, when champions go together like that. They can cover so many different areas of the game, you know, with all the different immunities to things that Emma Frost has. And then Sentinel's just a beast. He's probably the most well-rounded champion in the entire game, in my opinion. So yeah, like I always start with those 2, but at the same time, I mean, it's hard to look away from the power that is Ghost or Corvus, and both of those champions are very suicide friendly as well. So maybe building a team around one of those 2 would be better. So I don't know what my ultimate team would be, but I like Ghost, I like Corvus, and by liking those champions, I mean I'd have to learn how to play them and everything, but of course I like the power that they represent. But I think I would steer more towards the Sentinel and Emma Frost side of things, and then use other champions too that are suicide friendly. There's a ton of champions that are suicide friendly these days. It's really awesome. Like, where were all these champions when I was actually running suicides? Had to struggle and use like Ultron was the best champion back then, and I mean, you know, Ultron, he's a good champion, man. I had no complaints when I was using him, but I mean, come on, compared to these champions that are coming out today. I want those to be sold in stores for next year. Yeah, dude, for sure. Got a nap. Bye till next time, BG. Alright, B. Daniels. See you later, dude. Thank you for giving me the advice to open basic 5-star crystals instead of featured. I got Blade after 12 of them. Nice, dude. That's about how many it takes to get him out of the featured, so well done. Actually, I mean, I was kind of joking, but shard-wise, it's not that far off. The implication, yeah, dude. BG, what do you guess on 5-star featured Blue Clops cutoff? 26, I will say. You know, anybody who doesn't have them, and even if you do have them, you could just get some extra 6-star shards. And off season is still on, so people are still running suicides. And yeah, I guess about 26. I mean, it could easily go for way less than that. I mean, brand new champions have been going for 20 at times, but I feel like the old champions, people kind of expect them to hit a certain level. I mean, for both, they expect these champions to hit a certain level, but more people are kind of scared off of going for a new champion, expecting the level to be much higher. Whereas the old champions, you can pretty much guarantee that they're not going to go that high. So I don't know. It could be a super low cutoff if there's not enough participants, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna guess about 26. BG, what's your favorite Urkel? Ooh, favorite Urkel. Probably the Bruce Lee Urkel. Yeah, I think that one's my favorite. BG, who's your Valentine? I think there's only one answer for that, and if I say the wrong answer, I'm gonna get stabbed with a fork. M and Sentinel have a synergy together? They do, yep. It's a pretty decent one, too. Like I said, it's not required for either champion to play them. But hey, man, it's something, and it's not a terrible synergy. So, oh, did I not see the definition? Canard, noun, an unfounded rumor or story, like what I described, almost. Right? Because it's a rumor that a canard was a dish in Australia. Is that too much of a stretch? Okay, a small wing-like projection attached to an aircraft forward of the main wing to provide extra stability or control, sometimes replacing the tail. But in French, but is French for duck. Okay. So, partial credit. No, screw partial credit. Full credit. I nailed it. 100%. I don't know what teacher would give me an A for my guess on that, but you know what? That's the kind of teacher that this world needs. Teachers that will just give you credit even when you're wrong. Are you overlooking your guy Omega? No, not really overlooking him. Omega would be part of the package somewhere, but if I'm looking at the champions that like I want to start out with, I wouldn't start with Omega. He's amazing. He crushed. I mean, it was super fun using him today. He's amazing with suicides. He's got high sustainability, along with the crazy damage output. He gets around certain nodes and everything. He's awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I think and I mean, a lot of it is inexperience too. I don't have a high-level Sentinel. I don't have a high-level Emma Frost. Maybe after playing the two champions, I'd be like, oh, never mind. You know, I thought these champions were good, but actually, no. Just give me Omega. So maybe it's a grass is always greener type situation, but I would like to get a high-level Sentinel or Emma. And Joel is the only answer. Ah, Joel. Joel, where are you, man? We miss you, dude. Come back to us. 12%. It's a little bit of foul play. Boy. That synergy makes my decision a little easier. Yeah, that's true, too. BG, I've been pulling trash from the very first 5-star crystal I opened. Seriously need a god tier champ. I need a Sparky. Please tell me whether I should go for featured to get him or basic. I mean, if you're targeting one champion, you're going down a road that's only going to lead to sorrow, I think. I don't know. I just prefer going basics. There's a lot of good champions in the pool. I'd have to look at each. Like, I think I've done this in the past, but I can never remember the numbers. Trying to compare, like, the really amazing champions in the feature crystal versus the really amazing champions in the basic pool. And I think the odds of getting an amazing champion in either situation were pretty similar. It's very subjective too, of, you know, someone's opinion on an amazing champion. But I think it was somewhat similar. The featured, you have a higher chance at getting a more targeted champion. But just to get like a good one, if you don't have any good ones, then, you know, you might as well just pop basics, in my opinion. Plus, you can get more champions to fill out your roster, and that will allow you to grind. That will allow you to grind more arena, get more 5-star shards, get more chances, and the cycle will continue until you realize that you just wasted your entire life playing this game. But maybe it was fun while doing it, so it's all good, right? Speak Spanish? Nothing? No. I'm sorry. No hablo. There's something super buggy about that very last Black Widow. She evaded 5 of 8 hits at 3%. I was screaming, can you just sit there and accept your device already? Yeah, dude. They were all fine up until that point. You know, I had a couple of evades here and there, but man, that last one sucked. Hey Brian, I have a skill tier 4 class Galaxy Overflow. Rank 3 unduped 5-star Netflix Daredevil, or rank 5 duped 4-star Hawkeye? I would say rank 3, the 5-star Netflix Daredevil. The 5-star champions, you know, they give you more points. It's better to rank up 5 stars if you're not going to use either champion. And, you know, Hawkeye is not bad. Maybe you'd use him, but I got a feeling you wouldn't use him all that much. It's just better to rank up the arena champion. Do you guys ever just play around with your hair just to flex on BG? Wow. I'm like trying to imagine somebody actually doing that and like typing into the chat, oh, I'm twirling my super long hair between my fingers. Oh man, this feels so good playing with my hair. BG, if you're using only rank 3 5-star, can you finish up epic on this event, or just pass up not to waste resources? I'd feel it out, you know. I would try at least. But, you know, I would start a quest with the intention to not necessarily complete that quest, but to see how far I can get. And only use resources if I felt like it was reasonable to get through. So, I would try, is what it comes down to. I think, you know, it never hurts to try. What's the worst that can happen for trying? You spend a little bit of energy. And, you know, honestly, even if you can't complete the quest, you learn a little something. You learn a little bit more about your limitations. You learn a little bit more about what you need to rank up in the future. Maybe you better your skills in some way since you're trying to push beyond your limits. So you still benefit from it even if you can't complete it, even if you get 0 rewards from it. I feel like Pete has done that. PG? Yeah, you're probably right. Were you saying earlier 550s could do epic in your stream? Of the... Wait, which one are we talking about here, though? Of the... I mean, they can't... I mean, 550s can do anything in this game, pretty much. Outside of very rare circumstances. But wait, which quest were we talking about again? Crap. I scrolled way past that comment, and I don't know where it was. If we're talking about the Valentine's event, yeah, absolutely. But if we're talking about, I don't know if I misread it, but I was thinking about the uncollected difficulty of the monthly event quest. Dude, where did that comment go? I scrolled down like immediately after reading it, I guess. Well, it's gone. But yeah, it does. I mean, it doesn't really matter which quest we're talking about, right? It's gonna be every quest is different for every person, depending on your own individual skill and which champions you have ranked up and everything. The bottom line is no matter what quest we're talking about, you just gotta try. RIP? What? No. no lag. I have no dropped frames. Come on, YouTube. Okay, people are saying refreshing fixes it. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully there's no more issues after refreshing. Lakers Bodyguard sent over $2 saying, Bieber, I heard it was your B-day. Happy birthday. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes, today was my birthday. So after today, that's it. That's it. There's no more birthdays until next year. Today was it. This is the approach I should have taken from the beginning instead of denying it's my birthday. Who am I kidding? My wife is usually the one that starts the trolls, except she's out tonight, so damn it. All right, never cut for you, Hector. YouTube farted. Yeah, looks like YouTube farted a little bit for some of you guys. Glad it's back at least. BGM finally over 1 million gold, and now I get to watch it drain away as I rank Blade to rank 4. Yeah, dude. Man, it's funny. Like, oh, that timed really poorly. It's funny how like there's a little bit of gold in the one of the quests, right? I think it's in the Captain Marvel quest. There's like 250,000 gold or something like that. And, you know, I know some people are excited to get that gold. What a coincidence, I just farted too. Wow, Hobbit. I know some people are excited to get that gold, but I'm thinking like, man, with all the rank up resources they gave for this quest, 250k is not going to cover it. You guys are coming out in the negatives on gold on this one. Oh, please. Okay, thank you. But, I mean, you get rank ups, so, you know, it's all good, right? Still get to use that gold, even though you're going to have even less of it in the end. You reading the comments while you play MCOC? Yes, I am reading the comments while I'm playing MCOC. It's one of the reasons why streaming actually works for this game. I thought streaming this game would be the dumbest thing ever. But, compared to 99% of the games that people actually watch and hang out in streams for, you can keep up with the chat in this game so much better than most of those games. Try reading chat while playing a first-person shooter, unless you're kind of hunkered down somewhere in a little bit of a break, get some time to read something real quick, or strategy games, or just, I don't know, man, it's so tough to read while playing other games. BG, happy 5-year anniversary to you and Laura. 5-year anniversary? It's longer than that, man. It's way longer than that. It's like 500-year anniversary. It's like forever, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Is she going to be pissed I said that? I don't know. I like AK units at the moment. Feels weird. Not sure what to do. Don't spend them. That's what you do. You just leave them there. There's nothing to do. You leave them. You collect more. You get to 15k because some offers require 15k. And then you start to think about maybe spending some. That's my plan, at least. I really want to get to that point where I could just pick up any offer that I want. Turn them down. Feel like a big shot, you know? Oh. 6-star crystals? No. I'm good. Right, so I pulled 5-star red clops from my legendary crystal, which completes my 4-man labyrinth that allows a second attacker. So that now leaves me with the question, Star-Lord or Sparky for labyrinth? I mean, strictly comparing them for labyrinth, I feel like we've had this conversation. Chicken tender. I feel like me and you, we've had this exact conversation before. Star-Lord, better for labyrinth, but Stark Spidey better for most other areas. I recommend Stark Spidey. Uh-oh, Brian, you just compared marriage to feeling like eternity. Better apologize or delete the stream. Oh, deleting it is not going to help. It's already somebody's already clipped it. Somebody's already tagged my wife in a line message about it. Marriage is good, man. I got no complaints about marriage. My wife knows that. But we've been together forever. Like, pretty soon here. It hasn't been quite long enough yet, but pretty soon we'll have been together for more than half of our lives. It's not gonna take that much longer. I have the same goal in mind, looking for that next vision offer. Hell yeah, Hobbit. I haven't used my vision yet, but I still have no regrets about buying that offer. Super good. Hey Brian, I was kind of thinking about watching this series. However, it has currently 872 episodes, each running 20 to 25 minutes apiece. Is it even reasonable to tackle a monster like that? I feel like that's a question that Cameron's asked plenty of times. Is it reasonable to tackle a monster like that? And you know what? He goes for it. He goes all in. Some would say he goes balls deep. And I think that's inspirational. Is it a good series? Do people like it? If it's a good series, then yeah, watch it. 872 episodes. For you, that's like an afternoon. But if it's one of those like, this is dragging on forever, and I feel like I just have to watch it because I've already watched so many episodes and I just can't stop, then no, you know. But Star said no, but you're gonna do it anyway. There you go. I already have OGV. I use him all the time, in fact. Well, you know, there's other champions that or not other champions maybe, but other offers that will come around where you want those units. There is no limit to the number of units that are useful in this game, man. Like, so many offers come around, even the ones that aren't big, but you just want to drop like 1,000 or 2,000 units on a pretty decent offer, and you don't want to feel like it's breaking the bank to do it, you know? Take this time. Here we go. Hobbit saying Act 6, Aaron, go for the Legends time for 6.4 and get a special character like Thanos or a picture of my dong. Wow. You were spot on until the last line there. But what about like he's actually right. Like, what about doing the 6.4 and getting yourself an exclusive champion or gold pool? Didn't you really want gold pool? I mean, he's gonna come back around in some way. Save the units, get yourself that gold pool. You had so many viewers earlier. I was said you missed my Infinity Man pro tip. I suppose it's worth mentioning still. His special 2 is way better to push 2 in the cap quest because the unstoppable timer is eaten up more. That is a good tip. That is a good tip. The thing about Infinity Man is he's so loose with his specials that I just assume he's going to throw the special 1 the first chance that he gets. So I never really try to push Infinity Man to a special 2. Sometimes it happens, but yeah, I'm just ready to dash back, especially because the first hit has like a pretty good reach to it and it's unblockable. So yeah, it's probably better if he throws his special 2, especially with that node. I think that is good advice. Maybe knowing that, maybe I would have found a situation or two to do that in, but yeah, I am just more concerned about not getting nailed by that special 1. Brian! Tara! What's up? Right, you see MMX only has 13 members right now? I heard about that. Heard about that, man. Kind of crazy. MMX dominated this game for so long, and just seems like the last changes kind of tore them apart a bit. I also do know that there's another alliance, or I've seen there's another alliance. I don't know how many of the MMX members make up that alliance. Probably not a ton. Otherwise, maybe they would have just stayed there. But maybe a decent amount, maybe a good handful. I don't know. I never actually compared like the names or anything like that. All I know is like there was a screenshot going around that kind of leads me to believe that yeah, it was some MMX members. I'm sure other people in here know more of the details than I do. I don't keep up with that stuff all that much. Pricing Ghost in this Deadpool event, just procced Ghost L2 against Gwenpool with 1% health. The crit smashed her for 55, 17, and 23. Love Gwenpool's special ability. Wow. Some monster crits right there. 23? What? Dude, goddammit, that's a lot for the arena PTSD. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to bring it up. I shouldn't have brought it up. You're wrong. I mean, you're right. I was wrong. Sup, bro? You missed my tip earlier, too. Will regroom and resend. Wow. Come now, Brian. We know what's really going on here with MMX. Well, I don't, personally. But it sounds like that could possibly lead to some drama that I don't want to get involved with, GM. So don't even tell me. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. You ever thought about doing an IRL in real life stream? Think it'd be fun watching you do everyday things, or a setup tour? Well, you are watching the IRL stream. This is what I do. IRL. I'm just play video games, you know. I did do a setup tour once before I moved, so it's a little bit old at this point. I did a vlog kind of once, if you can call it that. It was more of like a recording, and then I talked over it afterwards because I strapped a GoPro to myself. There's other things that I would like to do, not really for this channel, and it wouldn't be like a vlog type of thing. I don't know. Recording everyday stuff like that, maybe some people will find that interesting, but I don't. And especially my life, you know, maybe if you have like a super interesting life or something like that, but oh man, I certainly don't. So I wouldn't record anything like that. But there are other videos that I've kind of wanted to make in the past that I haven't, and maybe I'll make them one day. But if I ever do that, I'll announce it, and it would be on a different channel. Spreading the moles out into the community, Brian? Ah, maybe, yeah. That could be it. BG, have you read Deadpool's dialogue in Domino Quest? If not, please do. You won't regret. I didn't read it. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of reading. So I probably won't do that. I probably won't do it. I did see one screenshot, something Legacy posted to Twitter that was pretty funny. I'm sure it's filled with funny stuff. You know, I mean, that's all. It's right up Deadpool's alley, right? Just injecting as much humor as possible into it, but I don't feel like reading. Cable video equals setup tour, please. Wow. BG needs some advice on whom to use against Rogue in the Captain Marvel Chapter 2. I don't have a 5-star hype or Corvus. Against Rogue, I mean, it's a super tough fight, but I don't think you necessarily need anyone special for it. I think it's more about the play style against Rogue. So I'll tell you a couple of different strategies you could use. You could use the Nightcrawler trick to get Rogue into a blocking position, and then attack into her block. Your attacks into her block do significantly more damage than your actual attacks. Well, kind of. They can't crit unless you're using champions that can crit through block, but yeah, they deal good damage. They deal really good damage. And yeah, no, actually, even without critting, it's still more, right? I think. Anyway, you know, do that to try to attack into her block. But don't do it so much that you're getting backed up against the wall, because she does play very aggressively. So, even more important than that little tip, I would say, is to do the light attack counters to Rogue's medium attack. If you're familiar with that technique, where she dashes at you, you evade, preferably shallow evade, and just do a light attack to start your combo. That works pretty well. Try to get as much of your damage in the early part of the fight as possible, just because you have a little bit more time before a brawl kicks in. And of course, she's not unstoppable at the start of the fight because she doesn't have a special to use either. So, you know, just try to front load your damage as much as possible like that. It's a super tough fight. It's, you know, I died almost every time to her. I think maybe once or twice I got a one-shot on her or something like that. It's really tough regardless of who you use. Well, for the most part. I think Corvus has a really easy time with that rogue, actually. But for most champions they use, it's going to be a tough time. I think Ghost probably has an easy time too, but yeah. Well, I did 100% master on the Deadpool quest on my ult. Pulled 4-star Heimdall, 4-star Psylocke, and 5-star Carnage as rewards. Nice, dude. Some good rewards. Cooking show with pasta, or cooking show with Brian. The first one's beans, pasta, then no other ones. Hey, I'll have you know I made rice today. All right, but the rice video looks a lot like the bean video. I just put rice and water in the Instapot and hit the button that said rice. It's different than hitting the button that says bean, but I mean it's they're right next to each other. It's pretty similar. It's pretty similar. BG, did you figure out how many revives you used? No, I didn't, but it couldn't have been that many. Let me go take a look. At my stash. Yeah, let's go to the stash. I actually, after doing that quest, because I realized I was out of potions, I took Omega Red into Realm of Legends a little bit and did a tiny bit of potion farming just to prepare for the future. Ended up grabbing 16 of these, which was surprising because I swear I didn't kill that guy 16 times. But I must have. I must have killed him more than 16 times. And just been kind of on autopilot. I mean, no, actually, you know what it was? It probably just didn't feel like I did it as many times because I wasn't just killing Winter Soldier, so that's probably why. But okay, so I have 4 of these revives left. I want to say I went to the stash when I had like 7 left, maybe, or something like that. So like 8 plus the 11. Plus the 1 that I used here. So, yeah, like about 20. Rough estimate. You know? If someone really wanted to, they can go back and count all the times I died. But that's the only way to do it, because I was not keeping track during. And like 4 of these damn revives came from that last stupid Black Widow, man. Stupid Black Widow. My 100% took 9 revives. Nice, dude. That's really good. Better than mine for sure. BG, I kept opening basics like you said and just pulled Void. Nice, dude. Just need the dupe now. Going to start farming resources to 100% Act 5 for that gem and take him to rank 5. Dude, that's a great plan. That is a great plan. Congrats on your brand new Void. Or, here's a better plan. You could pull a Dubes and just pop open a free Grandmaster Crystal from the calendar and dupe your Void that way. Freaking dupes. Wish I could be as excited with the game as you were when you duped your 4-star Black Widow. Yeah, dude, those were exciting times. I was happy that that plan worked out. Oh man. You think squeezing? Wait, did I just kill the guy? I feel like I got hit. He died. I don't even know what happened. Do you think squeezing Heimerdinger into the team is worth it if you're only going to use like Corvus and Ronin? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, And you could use those two champions for the whole thing. If you're running Suicides, Ronin's probably not going to work. I realized that way after the fact. I said, you know, I wish I left Medusa at home and brought Ronin to the quest instead. But running Suicides, that would have worked out. I would have got through like one Kamala Khan, and then what was I going to do for the next one? You know, with all the bleed damage I take at the start of the fight, plus all of the special ones that I'd have to use. Maybe I'd make it through 2. Because you probably don't have to use that many. I mean, you're hitting pretty hard. You don't have to use that many stuns. Wouldn't take that much recoil. Maybe, well, like 3 or 4. So, you know, 20% damage. Maybe I'd even make it through 3 of them. I don't know. If I was lucky. But the point is, yes. I kind of forgot what the point is, but yes, the point is yes. Use Heimberdingle, yeah. He'll do great. He'll do great. I did end up bringing Black Widow for Avenger synergy with Void and solo Infinity Man every time. Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been nice if I brought somebody to grab that synergy. That would have helped for sure. Ryan, do you get any 5 stars from the romance crystals? No, I only got 4 stars. There's still one more for me to collect out of the master difficulty, but out of the 2 that I popped open from the epic difficulty, nah, I just got the 4 stars. Did it with 2 revives and some potions, but also had Corvus rank 5 with suicides. My desperate because of Rogue, she's really tough. Yeah, that sounds about right for Corvus, man. 2 revives only. Dude is such a monster. Stops Black Widow from evading. Well, I mean, I watched Hector do it, and I'm not kidding. He was critting into Rogue's block for like 22,000 damage. Like, what the hell? That's so much damage. Like, I can't, what the hell is that, man? Like, champions are lucky if their specials can crit that high. That was his regular attack into Rogue's block. It's nuts. It is still a tough fight, though. He ended up eating it a few times against that Rogue, too. Twitter? Alright, what's on the Twitters? Quest dialogue. Ugh, gonna make me read. Alright, fine. Haven't been updated since they nerfed my regeneration. Yeah, this is actually the one that Lags posted. Since they nerfed my regeneration like 3 years ago, and if I'm to continue to cement my title as best character in the game, I need some juicy synergies. They also need to allow me to get you, Red Deadpool. Just like little Eric Brooks wearing his Ghost Rider backpack on every quest. Yeah, I actually saw this one too. If these were the only ones, I actually saw that one too. It's posted in the Alliance chat, and somebody had to explain it because I didn't get this. I didn't know who Eric Brooks was, but that's Blade, which I should have known actually because I kind of vaguely remember us talking about his name and his origin and everything, and that it was Eric, but. Yeah, of course I forgot. Joshua sending over $1. Where's your last one, Joshua? Cyan. When I was younger, we couldn't open multiple boxes of cereal, but now that I'm grown and buy my own cereal, I can open multiple boxes. I can rule the world. Will you help me on your birthday to rule? Joshua, this is what I'm about to say is very important, so I need you to listen closely. You already rule, my friend. You don't need my help. If you can open up multiple boxes of cereal, then you already rule. And thank you for the $1. And also, it's not my birthday. In 5th grade, Christina Flowers said we could be Valentines. Ooh. But that I couldn't tell anybody. Ooh. Well, I don't care. The cost of keeping her stupid secret is too high, and I'm not holding it in anymore. Wow. Wow, dude. She's watching right now. She's pissed. She's super pissed. She's gonna put something in your gas tank, man. Alright. Let's keep this grind going, though. At least they're self-aware, right? Oh, Kabam is very aware of all the things they do. They are very aware which characters get used and how they're getting used and how the nerfs impacted things. Well, they know it all. Alright, how many teams do I have left? 4, 8. Okay. After this one. BG, what brand of head wax you use? Turtle. Turtle brand. You can find a link in the description. Use promo code BANANA. Save 10% on your next purchase order. Hashtag Cade Raid. Hashtag crushing snow bunnies. Am I late? Be Manny. The Cade Raid happened an hour ago. But no, I'd say you're not late. No later than I usually am. Very good. BG, would you take Cap Infinity to rank 4, or would you take Domino or Hype to rank 5? I would much rather get a rank 5 over another rank 4. Unless you were planning on taking that Cap to rank 5, unless that's what your goal was, I would go with either Domino or Hype, and I'm a Hype man. I ain't into that Domino gal. I'd go Hype all the way. Broken wrist and all. Crooked wrist and all. I've opened 7 6-star crystals, and guess how many 6 stars I have? 3. I have 3 because I duped King Groot 3 times. Thomas. Moment of silence, please. Everybody. Duped him 3. You poor soul, you. I feel like the game owes you. You know, I mean, the game doesn't know anybody, but the game owes you. The game owes you something big. The game owes you, like, I don't know, man, something real big on your next 6-star opening, because that is, dude, that's terrible. Do you think 5-star Sinister will hit 80 million cutoff with current hype? No, I wouldn't say 80 million. I don't think he's going to break records. I do think he has some hype going for him, but I think the cutoffs overall have been reduced a little bit, and I don't think his hype is anything through the roof, to be honest. I think he had more hype before the content creator videos. I think that actually reduced the hype a little bit. Outside of that one bug that existed, you know, he's just not as flashy as some of the other champions. I think he's really good, so I'm definitely not saying he's bad. And you know, I'm gonna repeat myself about this guy all the time. So get ready for it. What I've been saying about him is that I think people who go for him might feel a little bit regretful, might be like, this guy wasn't worth it. I'm not actually using this champion much. Like, he's not going to be the everyday go-to champion they use for everything. He's not going to, you know, if you're using Corvus, he's not going to replace your Corvus. But I do think he's going to shine in certain circumstances, and I think down the road it's going to be like, oh man, thank God I have this dude. Type of thing, you know, he's really useful in this situation. But yeah, that's how I feel about him. So I don't think his hype is all that high. I don't know what he's gonna go for. It's tough to say, and I'll have to think about it more as we get closer to his actual arena. But that's how I feel about him. Ryan's browser is bugged, like literally there's a spider on it. That's not funny, Star. What did Demiak say? Brian, I don't see a turtle wax link in the description. Is my browser bugged? Oh, okay. Now I see. It's not bugged. You just don't qualify. Yeah, that's right. Turtle wax is it's a little bit like that. Little discriminatory, you know. I try to talk to him all the time about it, like, dude, come on, this is, you know, especially if they're willing to pay, like, come on. They don't listen. BG, does Cap Infinity need his tech synergy to take on Mr. Sinister? I don't know. He could probably get it done without it. I don't think his crit rate is all that high, so a lot of your damage is probably coming without crits. I don't know exactly, though. I'm sure somebody else out there has done that fight with Captain and Beardo to be able to give you some advice on it, maybe. They should have kept the bug, so the hype would be bigger and raked the rewards. Kabam would have gotten then nerf bat. No, dude, that's exactly what we don't want Kabam to do. We don't want them to do that. Honestly, man, it's too bad that bug even made it through the weekend. I would have preferred that it was just one of those things that got caught before release, and no one ever knew about it. Because he's a cool champ. Oh Jesus, a little voice crack there. He's a cool champion, but I think all of that bug stuff, the bugginess, kind of overshadowed some of the cooler things that he can actually do. I don't know what to do about it either, man, because it's been a long time since I've done a featured grind, relatively long time at least. You know, end of September was the last featured grind that I did, and I kind of want Mr. Sinister, but I also, exactly what I'm telling you guys, I don't think I would use him in too many situations. I can't think of any that I would currently use him in, but I kind of want him. I kind of want all champions. So what do? Do I do the smart, reasonable thing and just say, let me pick up some milestones. Maybe when he gets added to the basic pool, maybe I can pull him then. Or do I do the irresponsible thing and say, well, you know, I didn't need these 3 days of my life. BG saying, ooh, is probably my new favorite thing. I don't even know how I said it, so I have no idea if that's how I sounded, but just reading what you wrote. So when I go for the manual evade after, oh, you're talking Quake things. You wouldn't use them in map 7 ever? I don't think so, Nick. I don't think I would. Maybe I would, but I don't know. Does Cam like Mr. Sinister? I don't think so. I don't know how Cam feels exactly. I think he was a little bit underwhelmed by the videos that we've been able to make so far, but I don't know how he feels exactly. I feel like once he tries the champion out, that he would like Mr. Sinister. Or it's possible that because I like Mr. Sinister, that Cam already automatically has a default to dislike the champion. We tend to be opposites about a lot of these champions. BG, would a max 4-star Corvus do well in Chapter 2 of the Cap event? Same for a rank 2 5-star Ronin. Maxed 4-star Corvus. He would do okay. It's doable, but I would also think... I mean, I think his ranks make a huge difference. So, yeah, there's a huge difference between the max 4-star and max 5-star, right? So, I don't know if there'd be better options, but yeah, doable, I would say. Thoughts on using suicides on map 7? Just depends on the champions you're running. Some champions run better with suicides. Using Omega Red, I hope you got suicides on. It's going to make you more sustainable. Using Corvus, same deal. Brian, should I see a therapist for my anger issues, or should I just break things in my general vicinity until I calm down? Get a drum set, dude. That helps with anger. That's not why I got a drum set, but it does, man. Helps relax you, helps calm you down. Other people have said other things about their hobbies too, like martial arts and stuff like that, right? So do that. You just got a free therapy lesson, because I feel like maybe that's what they would tell you to do. Maybe not. Probably not. Probably not. Maybe actually, maybe actually see a therapist. It couldn't hurt, right? Therapy's probably good. When you're on your deathbed and you think back, will you want to remember fondly the laundry you did, or grocery shopping, or taking of showers, or that beautiful mustache in a 5-star frame? Oh man, it's nice to think that I would actually remember any of those things, but as soon as March hits, I'm not gonna have any memory of that. Like that's how short-term my memory is, it seems. Actually, no, the grind would go into March, wouldn't it? Yeah, the grind would, okay, April. Let's say April. Wait, is that the month that comes after March? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's a good call though. That's a good call. I should stop showering, and I should keep grinding. When you put it like that, I'm sold. Big fan, you, Seaton, Legacy, Hector, Idolist, Tromix, Cowwell, watch everyone, but like your streams the most. Ah, dude, well, thank you very much. Glad you like the streams, glad you like the content, and I'm glad you said it in a cool way. Sometimes you get those people that are like, you're the only good one ever, and everyone else sucks. Those comments are no good, man, because they just make everyone else feel bad. But as long as you say it like that, well, that's cool. Just got to add a few more names to that list. That's all. Missing a few of the very best ones. But I definitely appreciate the compliment. BG, you happy with your Omega Red? Is he worth a generic? Yeah, I'd say he's worth a generic. Yeah, I'm happy with him. Yeah, I don't use him very much, though, at the same time. I just feel like I don't have that big of a need for him, but I also don't regret giving him the generic. I've enjoyed him enough. I got my enjoyment. I got my gems worth or something. I'm telling Seaton you said he sucks. God damn it, dude. Why? Why? I wonder how often does it come up in his streams of the trollings here. Do I need how far has it gotten? At this point do I need to send him a private message saying, hey, look, people are gonna talk and don't listen to them. They're all lying. They're all a bunch of liars. Brian, you're the only YouTuber for me. You complete me. If it wasn't for you, I would be lost in life. You give me a reason to go on. Also, Seaton sucks. LOL. Wow. Wow. Have you ever thought about doing a podcast with your fellow YouTubers and just talk about the game, like the state of the game, likes, dislikes, and other stuff? Thought about it, yeah. Actually, I did do one podcast with Joel. Did I do one or two? I think I just did one. I might have done two. Maybe like 1.5, something like that. No, I think it's just the one. So technically I've done one before. Podcasts are cool. It's... I don't know. In a way, I feel like as cool as podcasts are and as entertaining as they can be and everything, like streaming kind of overlaps, right? It takes up the same kind of space, whereas if somebody's not live streaming, there's a lot more of a reason for them to do podcasts and get their thoughts out there. But I'm kind of sharing my thoughts every single day, so I'm not quite as motivated to sit down and do a podcast separately. Just because this stuff already comes out every single day. There are, I mean, I did want to do a podcast one day that, like, I wanted to start my own that was going to be called, like, BG Unpeeled or something like that, or where it was basically kind of more of an uncensored thing where, you know, I usually try to keep it a little bit more family friendly on these streams. It wasn't going to be as family friendly. I mean, it also wasn't going to be anything crazy, right? It was still going to be, you know, I just wasn't going to hold anything back. It was still going to be me. It's still going to sound exactly the same, except maybe a couple of F-bombs in there. But I was going to do that. And I was also going to bring up some other topics that I wouldn't normally like to talk about in stream. Some topics that are a little bit more, I don't know, like maybe a little bit less fun in a way. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I was gonna get into like the money side of things when it comes to gaming and like my thoughts on that, and you know, like certain things, certain topics like that I don't know if it would be as fun to like talk about while streaming. Whereas like, you know, if I'm just sitting here playing the game, I rather just kind of have fun playing the game, talk about the actual game itself. But in a podcast, you know, kind of really narrow in on a certain topic, and something not necessarily about like the actual gameplay itself. Always, you know. Uncle K sent over $2 saying, read last message. Alright, Uncle K, where you at? Where you at, dude? Here we go. BG. Corvus Glaive just got him as a 5-star. Dude, congrats. Now I have options as to who to use this generic awakening gem on. Voodoo, Magic, Starkey, or the newly acquired Corvus. That is a tough call. Okay, so here's the thing about Corvus. He doesn't necessarily need to be awakened, but his awaken ability is pretty good. I mean, that basically invulnerability that you have towards the end of your life there until you take a few hits, until you lose your glaive charges, it's really useful. It could save you a lot of resources. You know, looking at something like this new event quest, the Captain Marvel one, the difference in resources it takes to just throw a 20% revive into Corvus and being able to tank a few hits from someone like Rogue versus, you know, having to practically heal up to full if you want to have any kind of room for error in a fight against that Rogue with another champion. Like, it's, oh man, it's such a huge difference, right? And the amount of resources that you could save, the amount of units that you could potentially save, you could pick up other offers that contain other gems and kind of get the best of both worlds. So, man, it's pretty tough. I think if you plan on taking that Corvus all the way up, then I think it's absolutely worth using the generic on him. If, depending on your path that you take in Alliance War or Alliance Quest or wherever, if you feel like Corvus maybe isn't the best option and you feel like one of the other champions are just a better option, then, you know, then don't give it to him. But I think it's fine to awaken Corvus, even though he doesn't you know, necessarily need it. Just make sure you're using that champion a lot to really, you know, make it worth it. The same thing could be said about someone like Stark Spidey, where he doesn't necessarily need it, but my god, the extra crit rating you get for having Stark Spidey awakened and a little bit of extra taunt time, like, those things add up. Those things definitely help the champion to become way better than they would be without it. So, yeah, ultimately I would say as long as you're going to use them, though, go for it. Especially if it's going to help you to complete some of these new quests here, like the Captain Marvel one. And thank you very much for the $2, dude. Congrats once again. Congrats. I need this podcast right now. You'd be interested in Eric the Hype Beast? Well, maybe at some point. But for right now, it's definitely not something I'm promising anymore. I already broke that promise a long time ago when I brought that up. I already have like I was kind of happy with like the thumbnail I made too. I don't know if I still, you know what? Let me see if I could find it somewhere. I don't even want to dig through my files to open it up, but I think I can find it relatively quickly going through Twitter. Not that the thumbnail matters, but every once in a while, man, you do something that you just feel good about it. You're like, oh, this is cool. Okay. posted more pictures to Twitter than I thought. Maybe this isn't that easy to find. Maybe I'm wasting my time. Oh, hold on. Have to stop at this picture of this dog for Star real quick. Star, doggo. Anyone else who's interested in the doggo? Okay, moving on. No, this thing is way back. Oh god, so much fun. I just lost too. Alright, it's over. I need to give up. I say it and I'm not doing it. Continuing the search. God, dude. I forgot about this one. Gunther wants to play. Oh, man. Oh, Pupper, that's from last year. No, that was from... When was that? I think that was... Was that... It was last year, for sure. I don't remember exactly when we took that trip. But it was just a little up north in Washington, close to the Canadian border, kind of, I think, ish. Something like that. Ashwish Shinoy, I probably messed up your name, I'm so sorry. Sending over 100 rupees, saying I got 5-star from the duck, and I love him. Aw, yeah. But I also have a double dupe sentinel. Aw, yeah. You always rave about him. Kindly explain. Mine just goes on defense. Sentinel you're talking about? Sentinel, well, first off, thank you again for the 100 rupees. Is appreciated. Sentinel, I don't have him myself, so I'm always talking, you know, from watching other people play Sentinel. He just feels like he's probably the most well-rounded champion in the entire game. He's good defensively, he's good offensively, and I'm not even just talking about like putting on defense and using for attack. I mean, like, when you're playing the champion, he can take a bunch of hits, and he could dish out the damage too. He could even heal using his special 3. You got to use it twice, but you could do that. He's super flexible when it comes to your mastery setup. You could run him with suicides. You could run him without suicides. Either's fine. He has crit resistance. Crit is one of the ways where you take... like crit is one of the most dangerous things, just being crit in this game. Like look at Stark Spidey. Look at the damage numbers I'm doing. The white numbers are so much lower than the numbers in yellow. It's ridiculous, the difference. In my opinion, maybe even too much. I don't know. I've kind of thought about it in the past, but anyway, that's another story. You know, just reducing crit. That crit resistance is such a big deal. Again, not just defensively, not just putting him on defense. I mean, he has different damage types, so you know it's not just physical damage output. He has shocks, he has incinerates. It's so difficult to come up against some type of situation playing Sentinel that you can't get out of. You have heal block on your special 1. You have armor break 2. The dude's just so good. He's just so good all around. I don't have any actual gameplay videos myself, but I actually recommend checking out the B Manny's channel. My, you know, the leader of 4 Loki. He's posted some of his videos with Sentinel, and some of them are damn impressive. So yeah, and he's got like some guides actually about how to use the champion, where to use him, that type of thing. So yeah, I recommend checking out his channel. Actually, what am I doing, man? I can grab a link real quick. It ain't gonna take that long to grab a link. Hold up. Let me link it. Let me find one of his vids. The B Manny. Here we go. Sentinel, a relatively complete overview.
Signature.
Oh, There was B-Manny's voice for a second. You're gonna hear it again for a sec.
What's going on?
Alright. Here we go. Here's a good video linked in the chat of B-Manny talking about Sentinel. He's got some other ones too that you might want to check out. Just some videos and using them in like Alliance War. But yeah, I recommend checking that out. That's a great place to start learning more about Sentinel. And yeah, thank you once again. Did that doggo have a Puppia vest? Yes. My dog has that same vest in the red color. Oh wait, was Puppia the actual brand? I thought that was just a typo for puppy vest or something, or like a cutesy way of saying it or something like that. Is that actual? I don't know what the actual brand is. If it's possible, that's what it is then. Making me want to just use my Cosmic on Corvus and make my next rank 5. I'm thinking either him, Ghost Rider, or Blade for AQ, but I'm kind of finding Corvus to be the most fun for map 6. I think he's probably the most commonly used champ for map 6 for Loki, at least. Probably other alliances as well. He's really good. I don't know. You do run suicides a lot, I think, right? Yeah, I don't know. What up, BG? Just dropping by to say hey. Gotta go back to homework. Land shortly. Alright, dude. Enjoy the land of homework. As best as you can, at least. You were outside, so it has to be that long ago. Wow. You're right. It must have been a long time ago. Right, headed to bed. Just thought you should domino. Oh, God. Oh, man. Alright, dude. Domino. Dama, yes. Boo. Boo, all of you. You're all getting booed for one man's pun. But alright, dude, have a good one. Brian, do something special for Mama tomorrow, even if it's just doing a household chore for her. I don't think she's. I think she's driving right now. Well, never mind. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. This is not a safe place to talk about things. It's not going to be anything super special, but you know, I do a little tiny something, you know. So yeah. Is that Mo Battle Chips? B-Manny's voice. Heart. Dude, Mo Battle Chips. I miss you, Mo Battle Chips. Come back to us, dude. I hope the only reason that you left the Alliance was to find Joel and bring him back. And then you both come back. It's the only thing that could make me happy. Being booed is not punny. In general, is Sentinel better for AQ or Alliance War offense? I think wherever you want to use him. To be totally honest, I think he's good in both. I don't know if I could say better in one area than the other. ABG, I might open my next 5-star tomorrow, but need your luck, so when should I stop it? I think you should pop the crystal open at exactly 3:47. Like on the dot. Like you need to see the second hand moving, you know? Like that's when you put your finger on the crystal, right? Put your finger on the crystal. You drag it to the center of the screen at like 3:46, right? And as soon as the clock changes to 3:47, you release. You wait exactly 31 seconds. You tap your phone again. You'll get a good champion. Miss you too, BG, but I really enjoy not worrying about finishing AQ. Yeah, I get it, dude. I definitely understand. Could be annoying for sure. I definitely gets it. BG on a bed filled with flower petals with nothing but socks on, possibly eating beans. That's just my fantasy. I don't know. Wow. What a great fantasy. What a great fantasy. I got... Hold on. What is this? Where'd the message go? Someone said they got banned. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. I got banned last week for... Oh, hold on. Oh, am I just dead? I'm going to die to the shock damage, even if I play this right. Oh, need a big grenade. No, I died to the kick to the face before the grenade could come out. I got banned last week for 1,200 hours for no reason. Any advice? The only advice I can give is to contact support. Yeah. Contact support. I don't know if contacting any, like, doing anything on the... I don't know if... Is it ever a good idea to post on the forums about it? I don't think they do anything there, right? They just say contact support too. I don't actually know. But yeah, contact support is what I would do. There have been a few cases recently where certain bannings will get overturned because they were incorrectly banned. So, no, they just shut the thread down every time it's against forum rules. Okay, all right, I thought so. BG, have you guys thought about having a 4Loki meetup of past and present members? Not really. Everyone lives around the world, you know, so it's tough to do that type of thing exclusively for Loki people. But, dude, I would love it if anyone past or present for Loki would go to Comic-Con or something. Oh no, I thought that was gonna kill him. Ah, God, I'm dead, I think, right? Is this my second death in this round, or did I die once, throwing 3 new champions in? I can't remember. Did I just lose my streak? Unbelievable. Well, birthday stream again. Sheesh. Well, okay. Let's never come back to this arena again. I hope I hope 8.9 million's enough. Oh man, that really sucked. I don't even need that much more to feel like somewhat safe about it, but damn it, dude. That sucks. Hope you weren't planning on getting anywhere tonight. The only time I had difficulty driving was our parking lot. Got stuck 3 times because of the icy snow. The last was trying to get into the spot. Ugh. No, I wasn't planning on going anywhere, but that sounds like a nightmare. That sounds pretty rough. All right, well, let's go do what we have level up event on. Should I level up that Mephisto? Son of a B-Manny, dude. Tweeter, please. Okay. Oh man, I was gonna look something up on Tweeter. Kind of forgot. Hold on. I feel like I'm almost there. Nah, I give up. For real this time. Should have just looked through my own files. Wouldn't have taken that long. Okay, Tweeter. What do we got? It's been a good day in MCOC. Ranked 5 my 5-star void and pulled a 6-star one. Also broke 450k a couple days ago too. Dude. Rank 5 to 5-star and pulled a 6 one? That's awesome. 565, SIG 200. Profile's looking really good, dude. You guys can't see it, but 565, 565, 565, 455. You're almost there for the full profile. Almost. But it's still looking pretty sick nonetheless. A new 6-star void too, man. It's freaking awesome. It was like threading the needle trying to get into our spot. Yeah, I always hate that. You feel like you have to give it a little gas in order to get into a tight spot like that, and don't know if you're gonna slip inside a little bit. Bad feeling. All right. Anyway, let me wait. Why was I looking at my champions again? Oh, that's right. I was gonna level up Mephisto. And then I'm going to do the, what's it called thing, solo event type stuffs. Yeah. Multiple 5-star gold today as well? Dude, on a roll. It's awesome. Want to keep the science stuff. I wouldn't leave that stuff. Okay. Keep the science stuff. I'm going to rank up a science champion later, even though I have more of it here. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's rank this dude. Fisto Phillips is a liar. He sure is. ABG, the plan worked. A flaming brown paper doggy bag in front of Seaton's store. Wow, dude. It was great. You should have seen his face, and him yelling, BG was priceless. Your feud score is now +1. Alright, I'm glad it worked out. That's good. No. Oh man, there's just something funny about flaming bags of poop that, well, they're always going to be funny. They're always going to be funny. Didn't grab the big ISO. Empty of stash because the Captain Marvel quest, it's a doozy, man. It is a doozy. I hope you completed it for emptying out the stash. He called the poop. Stupid family friendly. Censoring myself doesn't make any sense. Alright, this should be enough. Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, 100%, but it was hard. Okay, alright, nice, dude. My newest pet peeve, people who back into a parking space for no reason when everyone else is parked forward, like at a grocery store, parking structure, etc. I sometimes do that. Only if the place is like empty and there's no one else in the parking lot, though. And I do it like far away from the front door. It's an old habit that I picked up when I worked in retail, and I just wanted to get the hell out of there as fast as possible. So I would I'd back into a spot. It was actually like at the end of the parking lot because I also parked close to the store and learned real quick that shopping carts, they find a way to your door all the time. So I started parking like way in the back of the parking lot, like all alone. But I would back in, and then at the end of the night, when we were locking up, I would just run to my car and hop in and drive away and just get the hell out of there. 'Cause I hated it so much. I might as well claim the science ISO since that's what's going to be used next. Alright. Oh, Dave & Buster's machine is out. Do we have one? Panda Man Pete? Is there one at the one in Seattle? New CM on the art. Not sure if anyone said anything. What? The new Captain Marvel? Like the one that's going to be in the game? Do you have pictures? I know it sounds crazy, but I used to go through a phase of backing into a parking spot because zombie apocalypse. Dude, it's understandable. BG, my choices are now Diablo, Dumarmo, or Unstoppable Colossus to put my 6 stones in before they expire. All need to be awakened and ranked up. Have 3 Mystic Awakening gems. Oh. Ugh. I mean, out of those, I think Dormammu is probably the most useful. Or Diablo for prestige, but otherwise, yeah, I'm not a fan of Diablo. If you have a bunch of... If your signature stones are expiring because of an offer that you got, the one that has like the plus 80 of a class type, try contacting support. A lot of people have had success where Kabam will convert those 86 stones in the overflow to like plus 5 or plus 2 signature stones so that you can hold them in your regular inventory and you don't have to use them on one of those champions. Try that, because none of those are... Alright, hold on, let me... Ugh, that wasn't even enough to do Mystic Advancement. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's go do this event quest. Auto fighting through Heroic right now. Yeah, I was debating on whether or not I wanted to use a 5-star or a 6-star, but honestly, man, the 5-star is going to go so much faster. I'd rather just save the time than get a few extra points towards the Alliance villain use event. That's the only reason why I was debating. And I'm not going to be paying attention. I'm just going to be auto fighting, and yeah, I'll go a little bit faster. So, rather save the time at the moment. I went through with 6 stars earlier. I don't know why it bothers me. It makes no sense. I mean, what do I care how people park so long as they're in between the lines? I don't know, man. Sometimes things like that just bother us. I understand. Back again. Watch that video. Never thought about Sentinel that way. B-Manny has a new subscriber. Nice, dude. Yeah, man. That's a good video, right? Jaden, where's your last? BG, any tips on how to get past Massacre with Invade in the Deadpool event? Which one's Invade again? Is that the block proficient? Is that the block one? Like the same one that Rogue has? Just attacking into his block if you can. I mean, his heavy attack, both his heavy attack and his special one, they're both 4 hits. So if you kind of learn how those 4 hits look, you can find your openings that way, just waiting until after heavy or after the special one. Other than that, I don't know if I really have anything. He almost got me too. I remember that one almost killing me. But I don't know if I have any other tips. Maybe if anyone else in here has any tips to share, because I'm drawing a little bit of a blank. Hell yes, 5-star Domino from those legendary romance crystals. So pumped, dude. Nice. How do you keep positive attitude after getting such bad rewards? 100% Captain Marvel and got 6-star Daredevil and 5-star 660 Mordo. Bummer, dude. I don't know. I just like the game. I don't really think about the rewards all that much. I just play the game, and I know I'm going to pull crap sometimes, and sometimes I'll pull good rewards, and just kind of leave it at that. And I go for more of a collector mentality where any champion, as long as they're new, or even the first time awakening, getting those silver stars, I'm pretty happy with. Getting multi-dupes on champions you don't care about, that always stings, but what can you do? I think people pull it through at the grocery store with an SUV, then I park really close to them with my pickup. I always say to myself, good luck getting those groceries in. Getting in your car shouldn't pull through. Wow. I have unawakened 5-star Magic and awakened 5-star Mephisto, but which should I? Which one should rank up to rank 3? Both. Oh no, Magic's unawakened. Okay, yeah, I would go with the awakened one. Personally, I think Magic, Magic can be played without being awakened, but man, her Limbo, I don't really want to play her without it so much. Hinach, where are you at? Everyone should get a token once a month that can be used once to redo an arena fight that ends in a lost streak. I mean, I'd take it, I'd use it, but I also don't think we need it. It happens so rarely. It sucks when it happens, but you know, it only happened because I wasn't paying attention at all and talking and everything. Something you could avoid. We lose 32 mutant 6 stones as I have 132 in the overflow and no 5-star mutant awakened. Can't even sell that for gold. Yeesh. Did those come from the offer? Because same thing like I said before, try contacting support if they came from that plus 80 offer. I think I'm going to roll with rank 4 Corvus, Magic, Proximate Midnight, 440, Heim Doofus, and 550 OG Thor. That way I get cheat, death, precision, and 15% regen. I think this should work. Good luck, dude. Good luck. They are aggressive. They're all aggressive, so doing the hold block thing might sometimes be troublesome. Alright, I see some people offering some massacre tips. So check those out if you can. But I'm gonna skip past them because I'm a little bit behind the chat at the moment. Okay, here's a picture. What offer are you talking about? The offer that came out, what was it, like nearly 2 weeks ago at this point? Where you got this crystal, and the crystal had either an awakening gem or 86 stones of one type. Raw Thrills. Seriously? That's how they're marketing this game? Raw Thrills? Well, I'm sold. I want to play. I really do want to play. I mean, I'm making fun of it, but I want to try it out, man. Yeah, why not? But, okay. Assemble your team by scanning champion cards. Fight a friend or battle the CPU. Which team is the strongest? Collect every card to find out. Oh, maybe I don't want to play. I want to play if it's like, you know, I want to try just like one thing, like one time or whatever, but I don't want to actually get cards. Raw Thrills was part of the 4 Loki welcome package. Yeah, dude. Oh, is it Reddit? Is one with close picks of some parts? Okay, alright, let me go. Crap, never mind. That's fine. Alright, hang on. Oh, thrills. That poop is funny. Okay. Captain Marvel. The suit looks cool, you know, and that definitely is like the movie one, right? The face, it's a little bit weird. Looks like a very young version of Captain Marvel, right? Oh man, I wish I could go bigger than that. All right, here's the cards. So do you get the cards at Dave & Buster's too, or like how the hell does this all work, man? $500 for Omega printed on a piece of paper, dude. I'm in. BG, how excited are you for the new Tetris Battle Royale game? I'm not even joking. That's a real official thing. I haven't seen or heard anything about that, Nick. I actually saw something tagged as like Tetris, but I didn't realize there was a new Tetris Battle Royale coming out. What I did see today, I will look into that, by the way, because I'm curious about that. But what I did see today was some of the announcements from Nintendo Direct that were pretty sweet. There's a Link's Awakening remake, and Link's Awakening is my favorite Zelda of all time. What do these buttons say? Does anyone know what these buttons actually say? Because that's something I wanted to know. Let me go back to... Hold on. Oh, yeah, it doesn't... I don't think it says in the comments here either. Does anyone know? Punch, punch, kick. It's called Tetris 99. It was revealed in the Direct too. Oh, was it? I didn't actually watch the Direct. I just saw that there was a new... Or heard that there was a new... Mario Maker. And then... my brother told me about Link's Awakening because he knew I'd be psyched about that. And I watched the trailer for Link's Awakening. Which, by the way, the trailer for Link's Awakening, dude, it started out looking so sick. Like, I want to watch it on stream. I'm afraid to play it on stream. Like, I don't think Nintendo cares anymore. I don't think they do any, like, copyright stuff anymore. But, right, like they actually let you do that, but I don't want to. I'm scared to play any kind of sound on stream from them. But dude, even the old graphics for it. Technically, this game was already remade once. This is the second time they're remaking Link's Awakening, which I'm fine with because, like I said, I think it's my favorite Zelda of all time. Which is saying a lot because there's been a lot of good Zeldas. And most people probably wouldn't pick this as their favorite one. But this was actually the first remake of it. It was in black and white. It's a Game Boy game. And then they made it for Game Boy Color, called Link's Awakening DX. I don't remember if I ever had that one. I think I just had the original. And then, like, this is part of, like, the trailer that they showed for it. And the graphics, oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Hold on. I need to find the video. I don't know why I'm looking on freaking Twitter for it, but I thought I could find it here real easy. Maybe Nintendo of America. Here we go. Alright. And, you know, graphics are all subjective and everything like that, but dude, like, I love the way this looks. And especially once they go to like the next screen. Like this screen right here that they're about to go to once they get off all the all white. There we go. Oh man, there's the egg. This, guys. Oh my god! I just realized I've been playing Link's Awakening in MCOC this entire time because popping open the egg is essentially what ends the game, basically. Anyway. Oh crap, I hope I just didn't spoil things for you guys. But anyway, then they go to this, and I'm less a fan of this. I'm not too big a fan of the way it looks here. Not super psyched about these graphics right here. The style is a little... Like, I'd still play it, you know? It's just graphics, but I'd prefer a little bit of a different style if they would have went with it. Okay, anyway. Sorry for anyone who doesn't give a damn about that. Ashwi sent it over another 100 rupees, and I'm so sorry. I'm definitely saying your name wrong, but I do appreciate 100 rupees. Saying, what's your take on MCOC having reduced window for parry? I'm pretty sure this has happened even before watching Dave's video. Parry's always been one of those funny things where sometimes it feels different. It can feel different from fight to fight. It can feel different from update to update. I don't know if it's shorter now than it's been in the past. I still feel like I'm parrying fine. I actually had some trouble parrying earlier today, but it wasn't because of timing. It was actually because the enemy at the start of the fight like hesitated before they attacked, I noticed. And because of that, like you try to parry right at the start of the fight because that's what you expect. But in arena, I wasn't having any problems with that. But then in the event quest, they like delayed their attack. Like they didn't attack right at the opening of the match, and that kind of threw me off. But yeah, I don't know. Parry's just always been one of those weird things. I actually still have not watched that video of Dave's, and I love Dave. Seen tons of his videos, but I haven't seen that one yet. I gotta check it out. But yeah, parry hasn't really felt like too much different, if at all, really, for me. And if there is something different going on with it, or if people are noticing some issue with it, hopefully it gets fixed in the next update. Is all I could really say. Appreciate another 100 rupees though, dude. Very kind of you. Had the biggest smile during that whole trailer. So nostalgic. Yeah, dude. The music is really good too. I wish I could play that on there, but yeah. The start was solid, and then I saw the Mario characters. I got confused. Dude, there's a whole big story behind Link's Awakening and the Mario characters that are in there. That Zelda was like not supposed to be an official Zelda or something like that. I can't remember the exact story. It's been a long time since I looked into it all. But there's some really good YouTube videos out there about it. Anyone who's a big fan of the game, recommend looking into it. And I think there was just like this guy that was you know, like just, I don't know, wanted to make a Zelda or something like that, and just had all these different crazy ideas and threw some Mario characters in there, and yeah, I don't know. Damn, now I'm gonna have to go watch. I'm gonna have to go find one of those videos again myself, so I can get my facts straight. The cartoonness reminds me of Wind Waker. A little bit, I suppose. It's definitely different than it, but I can see how it reminds you of it. Usually closest Dave & Buster's is in Auburn. Should we grab Pete and check it out? Yeah. We should definitely do that one day. I don't know when. I guess we'll have to wait till the snow clears, but yeah. We should definitely do that. How far is that from you? If we like come and pick you up, like how far away is that from you? I give a damn about whatever makes you happy, BG. Thank you, Joshua. BG finally got a blade as a 4-star a couple minutes ago. I only had a 3-star before this. Nice, dude. That's a big deal, getting a 4-star blade, not only to use blade, but the 4-star blade has the Stark Spidey synergy where the 3-star does not. Hey Brian, I have this weird habit of randomly laughing, and I've noticed that it makes people around me uncomfortable. Am I crazy? If so, do you still want me? Demiok, you are crazy. But that's what makes you you. Everybody should be crazy. Everyone should. Alright, everyone is crazy. But some people just kind of hide it better. And those people that hide it, they shouldn't hide it. They should just let it out. Unless it's the type of crazy that could hurt somebody. Then you need to hide that. You need to hide that big time. Never let it out. Dave later said in stream, parry may not have changed, but something has. So Turkey Dave is on the case. Dude, he is the MCOC detective, man. He's found a lot of things in this game that are not quite right, you know. Maybe good to call them and just ask if they have it if it's far away. That's a good point, using the old phone. Something I usually despise doing. Almost every Zelda has a new art style. I'd be disappointed if they didn't change it. Yeah. I mean, if it was a new Zelda, maybe I'd feel that way. I mean, some Zeldas, they share different. You're right, they do change a lot, but it's not exactly a new one, you know. It's a remake. Just like if they remade A Link to the Past, I wouldn't want them to change much, you know. Maybe just some higher res of like the same style, higher res kind of thing. It's not a deal breaker for me. The graphics are definitely not a deal breaker for me, but I saw that and was just like, I wish it was a little different. That's all. I don't have a Switch anyway, so it's not like I'm gonna be playing that game anytime soon. But it is just cool knowing that there's some love for that game, and they're remaking it. BG, the 3 buttons for MCOC Arcade are light, medium, heavy, and a big orange special button. Wow, so you actually have to... wow, okay. You gotta be doing like... You gotta be tapping like medium, light. Oh, I'm playing Hyperion. Let me pop this heavy real quick. Dude, I wonder... Oh, man. I want to play it. I want to play it, man. I wish Kabam extended the maybe I should send them a message like, hey, you know, the whole content creator program will you know, any chance we could do something with this new arcade game, man? Send me a cabinet, you know? I'll review it. No block? Oh, that's a good point. Wait, were you just guessing about the light, medium, heavy thing, or is that what you actually saw? Oh wait, and apparently there is no parry in the player versus player mode on the MCOC arcade game. Dude, the PvP game mode has to suck. Unless it's drastically different than like this game. Oh wait, depends on traffic. It's down south around the outlet malls, like 45 to an hour from me, but Pete would be on the way. Okay. F, now I want to replay Wind Waker. Man, I want to have like a Zelda marathon where I play all of them. I would actually have so much fun playing through all those games. I was gonna say streaming at first. I don't know if I'd want to stream something like that. I'm sure I'd had fun doing that too, but it might be even more fun just playing them alone. That said, I don't have any of them at the moment. I would have to get a whole bunch of consoles or emulators, and the ones I couldn't play on emulators, I would have to get the console for it. I want to see you struggle through Majora's Mask. Please stream. Never played Majora's Mask. Always wanted to. Especially, like I think Majora's Mask is really cool. Like I've learned a little bit about the story of Majora's Mask, and I think it's really cool. And yeah, ever since learning about it a little bit, I was always kind of disappointed that I never played it. But there's pretty much no chance of me even playing those games, period. Not anytime soon, at least. So, okay, I'm gonna go catch the next round of Marvel Challenge. See ya. All right, have a good one. Haven't owned a Nintendo console since the GameCube. GameCube? Did I say GameCube with a D? What the hell is wrong with me? Yeah, I mean, I haven't owned any console for a long time. Dude, Majora's Mask is dope. It's number 3 Zelda game for me. Okay. What's up, Dicer? Made it just in time for me to end the stream. Let's pop open one of my last few Alliance crystals. Oh, almost instinctively bought one. Oh, there was a fun puzzle game on Xbox called Braid. I heard about that game. Interesting gameplay, cool music. You heard of it? Yes. It's funny how I said I heard of that game before I read the question. I have heard of it. It's pretty popular. I think there was some GDC talks about it. The devs talking about it, or maybe not the devs of that game, but maybe some dev was referencing it for something. But I never played it. Ocarina of Time will always be my favorite. Introduced me to Legend of Zelda. Dude, the first one is usually like that, right? That's probably why I have such fond memories of Link's Awakening. It wasn't my first one. The first one I ever played was A Link to the Past. Which probably is my second favorite. But I don't know, Link's Awakening just came at like the perfect time for me. And you know, at the time, dude, I just loved having a game on the go I could play at any time. Sitting through long car rides. Couldn't be that long though, of course, because you know the battery life on those things, dude. Chewed through it. Just got really into it. Enjoyed the music of it. Enjoyed the story. It's a really simple story, which I'm not gonna get into, but it's a super simple story. They like spoil the story the entire way through, so you got to be like a dummy to not realize what was going on. But I was that dummy where I didn't really understand, because I was, you know, I was a little younger at the time, of course, and but I kind of understood what was going on, and I'm just thinking the whole time like, oh man, I wonder if this is gonna happen, and you know, this story is like very obviously unfolding the way you'd expect if you ever start playing it. They'll tell you like right away what's going on. And I don't know, I like that about it, man. Didn't need to be anything too insane. I just liked it. Played through it multiple times. And it was a little bit weird. It was a little bit different than some of the other Zeldas, man. Just some of the things you could do in there felt it felt different because I also played, you know, Ocarina of Time, and then I went back to play Link's Awakening again, and you know, just some of the weirdness of it I really enjoyed. BG, you strike me a web developer, and if you're not, it is maybe because of the type of headset you've got on. Nothing wrong, just sharing some thoughts. Okay. That's the vibe you get from this headset? Oh, I think of this head as more of a drive-through headset, you know? But I appreciate you thinking of me as a web developer. That's definitely an upgrade from drive-through person. It's too bad I can't make a website to save my life. School has game areas and libraries. Can rent games. No clue if they keep some that aren't like melee battle types. Interesting. Got an Xbox One a couple of Black Fridays ago. I never use it because I play this all the time. Kind of makes me sad. I think games like this are way more fun than most games that you can play on the console. You can get like as cool as Zelda is, and overall I would like rate the games higher if I was like rating the two. Just the amount of time and enjoyment you can get out of a game like this, so much more than those games, as great as they are. What up, Bra Guy? What up, Jay Divine? After taking my 5-star void to rank 4, I officially finally have a profile full of silver stars. Beautiful, dude. That is awesome. Extremely proud of how far I came along. Just thought I'd share. Dude, that is awesome, man. That is awesome. Don't play any video games anymore because 100% of my time, free time is dedicated to anime. Did you ever play Donkey Kong Country? Yes. Donkey Kong Country. Hell yeah, I did. I just beat the first one a couple hours ago. A lot easier than 10-year-old me remembered it to be. Dude. I played the crap out of those games. Man. I beat like all of them multiple times. I was huge fan of Donkey Kong Country. Haven't played any of the new ones. The Congo Blast or whatever they're called. Sounds more like a flavor of soda at Taco Bell than it does a video game. It looked like a good game though. I shouldn't be making fun of it. It's too low quality for a drive-through. Wow. BG, can I see your Suicide Mastery for a sec? If not, it's okay. You know, I'm already on the egg, but alright, fine. I'm going to go to the Suicide Masteries, and then we're going back to the egg, and then we're going to call it. These Masteries, they're nothing special. I could probably optimize this build more, but I just threw them on real quick to put Suicides on to run Arena. So I've got the full Suicides, maxed out Despair, maxed out Glass Cannon even. Only 1 point Assassin. I've got 1 point in Coagulate up here, so that my Omega Red is completely immune to bleed damage. 1 point in Resonate because, I don't know. Can't remember why. Probably from testing Mr. Sinister and wanting an extra debuff. The left half of the defensive tree is my standard left half that I always have for pretty much any build where I want to get to the second half. Proficiencies, the bare bones minimum. Point in parry, point in dexterity, maxed out Stupefy. It's probably not a good build to just straight up copy. It's just kind of what I'm using for right now though. So second favorite game growing up, Mario World. Oh wait, it was your favorite game growing up. Mario World was a close second. Honestly, the newest one is probably the best 2D platformer ever made. Really? Wow. That's saying a lot. I would put Mario World above any Donkey Kong. Super Mario World is an amazing game, and I've always wanted to play the ROM hacks for them too, and I just never did. And that does make me a little bit sad because some of them look so damn fun. That is something that I actually wanted to stream over on Twitch. Who knows if I'll ever do it. But good Good lord, the ROM hacks. The ROM hack community around Super Mario World. So good. Okay, anyway, on that note, I'm out of here, guys. I'm out of here. I will be back tomorrow, normal time. No more day streams. Already done 2 day streams in a row here. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I was gonna try to say maybe I'll do a daytime stream on some other day, but let's not even talk about it. I know Mr. Slugberg is already out of here, but telepathically, if you can somehow hear this or sense it, thank you very much once again for the 5 they sent over. Thank you to everyone else who sent over a little something. It is always, always appreciated. Wait, I'm just looking at something. Oh no, never mind. Okay. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.